Welcome to Sugar Crystal Clear Guidance, and I'm back at you guys with another general quick tap-in message for my soul fam, bro sisters. If you're new to my channel, come in, catch the vibe, let everything else slide, figure Crystal Clear Guidance vibe. You know what we do over here, we throw them hearts over here in the air. We waving like we just don't care, because all we do is spread number love and positivity over here, leave that bullshit drama over there, positive vibes only over here. My disclaimer is I curse, I talk fast, call out angel numbers, so if you get any of those descriptions, you may kind of as platform, no love lost, no hard feelings. These messages can be your past, present, future energies. Also, the energies can be interchangeable. Okay, it could be yours, cross-watcher, or whatever surrounding energy that it may be present in the situation. Also, I do operate in my Sun, Moon, Venus, and the writing sign. Use give a discernment when it comes to these messages. Not try to force these messages to try to fit like a puzzle piece. Do not fit. They don't apply. Let them fly for your mind to make cake, bird, or bird braves. Use give a discernment that God gave you. That means follow your third eye, sixth sense, gut feelings, the intuitions, and the vibes of the situation. So you know that it's for you or not. Don't be a stranger. Like, comment, subscribe if you're feeling me a vibe or feeling my vibe. Okay, hit the notification bell so you can receive all my messages. So when I post, you know when I post. So you don't have to wait days later to find out that I post a video. Okay. I have another channel called Crystal Clear Nation. That's for zodiac messages only. I think I put some zodiacs on here, but wasn't really supposed to. So I do apologize for those who are over in that channel, tuned in that channel. I'm gonna try my best the next time to put it on the right channel, but yeah. Okay, so let's go. Spirit living God, I ask that you come down and give me clear word, not confirmation for my soul brothers and sisters. Let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart, be set the one thy sight. Oh Lord, my strength and my demon, Father, soul, spirit, protect me and soul from any entity, DTs, negativities, and close approaches, things that no longer serve our eyes. So I clear my mind, my heart, my chakra, throat, my crown, and every love my life, Jewish interfere with these readings. This is for my higher self or highest good. Okay, amen. I said shalom. So what I have is, maybe in the past, you could be a feminine energy, you could be a masculine energy, whatever this may be. Energy is influent in tarot, okay, in readings or messages. So you put your energy where your heart is. All right. In the past, somebody could have been feeling stuck. Things could have been at a delay, whether it was financially, whether it was stability-wise, whether it was being secure within yourself, as far as like financially, like you being independent, feeling settled and secure, and feeling established and wealthy, financially stable, whatever it may be. I feel like at a point in time in the past, you were very stagnant and stuck in that energy, and felt like things were at a dead end for you. You were losing your job. You could have lost material gain. You could have had opportunities that never happened. Things were just frozen in time or in space or whatever it may have been. Things wasn't progressing in the financial department. Okay, now whether this is past, present, or future energy, you put the energy where it goes, because we are on different time frames and we are different collectives. Okay, we are different. We all are different as a collective. Okay, so whether you presently experience this, whether you are in the future might end up experiencing this, whether you are already experienced this in the past, okay, this is the energy that accumulated, okay, in the past. Now, if you was a feminine, whether you was in a connection or single, okay, now if you were single, I feel like you were somebody were going through a lot of things. You were going through a lot of things, and it could have emotionally, took a toll on you, okay? It left you feeling stuck, it left you feeling empty, left you feeling burned out or burdened, where you didn't feel like you were getting the attention that you need, the love that you need, the care that you need at a point in time, okay? Whether this was in a relationship, whether it was from a mother, a feminine energy, if you're a masculine, or whether it's from your wife or your girlfriend or a woman, I feel like a situation, if you were in a connection or not, or if you was in a connection or this is somebody, if you're single and not in a connection with anybody, it just need to be like support from the mother figure or a female energy. You didn't get that, okay? Maybe you didn't have that energy, that motivation to keep you in this, loving energy. You didn't feel like you were loved, okay? Now, if you're feminine energy, maybe you were in a relationship with somebody, but the energy, you felt like you weren't really getting out of the situation. It left you empty, left you burned out and burdened, and even it could have had affections to your stability, you would being feeling insecure and independent within yourself, and maybe kept you feeling stuck or at a standstill, or just very static in life, dealing with someone in this relationship that was very empty, burdensome, and very overall just exhausted and burned out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were with this person, it feel like you might as well say you were single any goddamn ways. That's how you felt, okay? Whether you was with somebody or not, okay? Now, if you're feminine that wasn't with somebody, you felt like you had so many burdens to carry. You were tired, you were exhausted, you felt empty, depleted, like nobody was there to nurture you, to care for you, to speak into you, to show you love and attention, whether, you know what I'm saying, mother figure, maybe you was a single parent, you were a single mom, and you felt the toll of being a parental figure, not having a partner or spouse, left you feeling empty, burdened, depleted, and sometimes somewhat exhausted. And then, yeah, so whatever the situation is, I feel like if you are in this energy now, I feel like you're tired, okay? Especially if you're feminine energy, you're exhausted, you're tired, okay? And what you could be like worried about more is your independence, your stability, your security, your finances, because things can feel like a little lagging right now, a little what's going on, okay? But I feel like what you need is a break, okay? You need to get away. You need to have some fun, okay? Even if you are or aren't going through the situation right now, and if you are or you aren't, or whatever it may be, it's time for you to get away, have fun, get a peace of mind. So, because it could make you a little, discontent. A part of you could be discontent, and not, or a little incompetent at times, and a part of this could be of being in the resentful energy because you feel like there is no love, or you got a partner and they ain't fucking helping the situation. They it's like, shit, you carrying them and you and the children. And it's like, damn, where is the love? Where is the motivation? Where is the security? Where is the stability? Where is the finances? Where is my independence? Where is me in this equation? So it's like, okay, it could be very discontent for you. All right. Or being the fact that if you were experiencing the situation and you chose to, get out of a situation, and you say, listen, I can't do this no more. It's time for me to get out of my head. It's time for me to go have fun. It's just time for me to get a peace of mind. It's time for me to get away and relax and just cool, calm, and collective. I feel like once you get into that energy, you're going to have a lot of envious people that are going to be discontent with this and confused. And because if you're, conflicted, a lot of people is going to be in the energy of confusion and puzzledness once you come out of this situation, because the situation looks as if like you're not going to succeed. There was no way out. You're going to always be stuck. You was going to always be tired, exhausted. You was going to always feel, it's like they seen you as somebody that was defeated, okay? Or you felt as though you were somebody that's defeated, or whatever this may be. The energy that this is carrying is basically defeat, or stagnation, burden, emptiness. But I see you overcoming a situation, right? Because it's like, that maybe you do need time to get away. Maybe you do need to relax, some time to relax. Maybe you do need to go out and have some fun. And a part of you can't do that if you're feeling exhausted, if you're carrying the load, if you're in a dead end relationship that's make you feel stuck, empty, and burned out, like you have no help or no way out of a situation. Or it's like, what are you here for? This is a relationship dynamic, or this is just if you by yourself, that's even worse, because it's like you don't feel like you have no help or no support from or nothing, or anybody that care about you. So it's like I'm doing this all on my own, and I'm feeling stuck. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get back stable. I'm trying to get my money up. I'm trying to be secure within myself and my independence. And here I go feeling stuck and feel like there's no way out. But then it gets to a point where that makes you feel exhausted, makes you feel burned out, or you feel empty. Like if nobody's not giving you no love, then it's like, okay, boom. Then what the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say what the fuck. It just gives me the energy of this. You're just tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, okay? And I already put these cards out, so it was a pre-shuffle of the situation. But whatever this is a very emotional situation. A lot of worry is in here, and a lot of fear-based energy is in this message, okay? Where people is worried about how you gonna come out of the situation, because I do see future. You will encounter a glow up. New opportunities will come to you. New career will come to you. Successful businesses will be open to you. This is going to be your future energy. I feel like right now, this could be a very emotional situation that you were dealing with, or in the past, this is something that you were faced with. Well, presently, right now, you're tired of dealing with it. So right now, you're planning for the future. You could be in this future energy, focused right now on the future and the mindset. And I feel like once you get away and relax and have some fun and really go deeper within and really get the ball rolling to where you want to be and what you want to do, or just basically take a mental health break or mental break, and you no longer in this confusing energy, it's gonna leave a lot of people confused as to how the fuck you got out of that situation. And they're gonna be jealous, and they're not gonna be comfortable, because it's like these are the type of people that are used to you being stagnant, stuck, without. Okay, they're not used to you being in this career-oriented energy. They're not used to you having new opportunities. They're not used to you being very successful, or businesses that you invest in to be successful. These people are used to you carrying the load, whether you're in a relationship or not, being tired, being burnt out, being exhausted, feeling empty, like you had no help, no support, no love. Okay, and your money could have been looking a little funny. You could have been your money could have been on and wrapped up in a lot of bullshit. Ain't no telling what it was. But future, this is all old shit though. Present energy is that you're just tired of dealing with this old shit. So the future is looking a little brighter for you. Whereas now, once you come out of this and you get away and you be able to relax and enjoy yourself, enjoy what you came out of, a lot of people is not going to be happy for you. They're going to be discontent, and they're going to be a little confused and perplexed about how you got into how you got where you going, or where you're getting, how you get where you going. How you got where you going, or how you get where you got where you whatever. It's like people go to, that's how this energy, like, how did she, but they're gonna be confused as to which way, how you got, like how you was able to get out of the confusion. That's none of their fucking business, but that's how they're gonna be acting. And a lot of people gonna be, it's like so many people are worried about you, and it's like they want you to be in your feelings, okay? Their biggest fear is you getting out of this exhaustion, this confusion, this stagnation, this low budget mindset, this low budget energy, or you're turning your pros into cons and your cons into pros. They don't want you to be into that. They want you to still be stuck. They want you to still feeling drained and exhausted. And it's like, no, once you come out of that, the glow up is going to be real. It's going to show, it's going to be seen, and it's going to be heard, and the motherfucker's not going to like that. So let's get it. Let me get some messages. A lot of people gonna be in their feelings because, like I said, these are people that want to keep you stuck with having no options. And these are people they have an unforgiveness spirit, okay? Where if you could have definitely know of these people, and maybe you were dealing with somebody specifically, whether you was in a relationship with, that you could express like, yeah, I'm tired of carrying this situation by my own. I don't have no love, no support. And you know what I'm saying? And you tell this person, like, I feel empty. Like, I feel like I don't have no help, no support, or the love. You're not giving me love. And somebody could be in a relationship and they was exhausted because dealing with the situation. They feeling burned out because they feel like they was being the one overworking, or it was a time where the finances in a relationship wasn't structured. It wasn't a structure at all. It was, a lot of things were stuck at a standstill, delayed, but whoever was the one that felt like they was overexerting themselves or overstanding themselves, or just the one dealing with it the most, that's the one who has wakened or gotten out of a situation. Yeah, this is somebody that was fighting out of the situation. Yeah, why people was pulling on your energy, and you are trying to fight to get through. Motherfuckers was pulling on your energy to pull you back and trying to keep you stuck and trapped. This is some shit. Look, this is crazy. They want to stay keep you in your feelings and your emotions, so you want to be able to think shit, because all you'll be dealing with is the emotions, going through the emotions. So, and that's to keep you trapped with. And they wanted to keep you trapped with this wishful thinking energy, where I shoulda, coulda, woulda, or I could and I could have. Why can't I? Or I would. I want this and I want that. They wanted you to be in a second chance, deja vu, nostalgia energy, but it's like the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. They wishful thinking, like, oh, I wish I could have this. I wish I could be. They wanted you to be in this kind of energy. They wanted you to keep you trapped and stuck in this kind of energy. They didn't want to nurture you. They didn't want to support you. They didn't want to motivate you. They didn't want to give back to you what you deserve as far as mentorship, wisdom, and knowledge, and tell you how to overcome out of situations. To them, these people will be good with you being stagnant financially. These people will be good watching you be exhausted and empty, depleted, burned out, and burdened. They didn't want to see you receiving wish fulfillment. They didn't want to see you have a second chance or a second wind or a second kick or a second leg up or a handout at life. They didn't want you. They wanted you to continue to keep repeating things over and over. They wanted you to keep experiencing situations over and over. They wanted you to keep you stuck in a situation where you already felt like you were stuck in, which is that trapped energy. Okay? Hoping and wishing to be loved. Yeah, these people wanted to keep you stressed out, worrying, migraine, keep you having health issues, high blood pressure, all that stuff. They didn't want you to become to a state of peace and balance and harmony and happiness in your life, okay? Or this is a situation where, if it ain't a person, this is a situation where you've seen yourself not having peace, not having any type of harmony and stuff. Instead of the people that you were dealing with, said, and I feel like the person that you were connected to, or people that you were connected to, seeing that you in this energy thriving and trying to get through whatever you were dealing with on your own, instead of motivating you, instead of praying for you, instead of trying to help you relieve the stress for you, these people, so you can be at peace, these people was trying to make excuses or be in denial, or they didn't want to see you escape it. They didn't want to see you get out of that. They didn't want to see you they wanted to see you stuck in this excuse. They didn't want to see you getting away from your problems and issues. They wanted to just leave you stuck in a situation. But once it's like, that's why I said they didn't want to see you at a state of peace and harmony. You see how that go right there? And they wanted you to run from that. They wanted things to be bad from that. But I feel like justice has been served. Okay? Justice has been served, or the truth has been seen, and you see it, like, because you feel like it was a fighting situation or a fighting chance, that these people kept pulling on your energy energetically. Okay, oil. Something about oil, but they didn't know that you was divinely set. You got oil. Yeah, these are irritated energies. Okay, people was irritated with the oil. It's when I was making this card, it was so crazy, because I normally don't do two-face. I don't do doubles. I don't do reversals. Like, I would call these my reversal cards, because I got card messages on the front and the back of the cards. I don't normally make those. So when I was making these cards, I didn't know what was on the other side, and I was just writing. And what's crazy is these energies add up to whatever they said on the back of it. So it just works out very good. I love Divine, how he gives me messages and signs, synchronicities, and how he bestow energy into me, so that I can be able to read out the messages in a way that when I do deliver these messages, it's synchronized with everything that I'm talking about. Okay, so these are irritated energies that you were dealing with because of your oil. Something about oil. Is it like maybe the oil on you, or something about somebody was irritated with your oil? Okay, but the oil is, when I wrote that, I was listening to some gospel stuff. So the oil is just what you got on your aura vibe. Yeah, you're divinely centered. Ooh, wow. They jealous, hate. You're ambitious. This is crazy, bro. So yeah, these were irritated energy, harvesting, succubus energy pullers. Remember, I kept saying that people pulling on you energetically. So these are people that was pulling on your energy in your aura, and it's like on your oil. They was feeding off you, but it was irritated by you at the same time, and jealous of you, because you were somebody that's divinely set. So you have some type of oil on you that divine put you and placed within you, and that's how what he sent to you. Okay, on a soul level, on an energetic level, and it irritates a lot of people. So if these people can see you stuck and see you in your emotions, seeing you, and they can be able to flex on you, or you can't flex on them. Okay, or they see you be in this energy, especially if you're feminine energy. They want to see you tired, burned out, depleted, feeling burdened, empty, because it's like if you are out here glowing and flowing, it irritates them really bad. Very bad. Not knowing that you're divinely sent and God don't play about you, okay, with they jealous ass. Because they hate your ambition. They hate the fact how the way you thrive. Okay? Okay? It says, expensive car, style, taste, 650 coupe, top down. Listen, whoever going on this vacation, you want to enjoy yourself. You have expensive taste, okay? You're somebody that's definitely, these people could call you bougie, high maintenance, but it's just like you just have expensive taste, a style. You carry yourself in a high class way, high vibe energy. You're very high vibe energy, okay? 650 coupe with the top down energy, like, I don't know. You just around this bitch flowing. On this vacation, you might experience this. And like I said, something about your style, your aura, your vibe, your taste. You look expensive. You look rich. Rich royalty, I'm hearing. Rich royalty. You're having to accept what was already done. Yeah, these people have to accept that you was born like this. You woke up like this. You woke up like this. Flawless. Ladies, and you hear me? Sing flawless. Say that, okay? You're part of the 1122, or you could be saying 1122. 1122 is a sign of, let me see. Yeah. 1122 is a sign of recognizing the purpose of your connection. Okay, transformation and self-discovery. So that's what it is. I feel like this energy will transform it. It definitely it's a transformation energy of self-discovery. And I feel like you is seeing yourself endure these things in the past where you were always at a standstill, or your finances were stagnant, your security, your wealth, things were stagnant in the past. But the energy that you hold now, you still gentle, you still loving, you're still caring, even though you are tired, even though you are exhausted, even though you still feel empty, you don't feel the support, you don't feel the love. Relationships that you get into or be with people, they make you feel like they're not enough, or you're not enough, or you're not what they need, or whatever this is. Or if you were in a partnership where it was one-sided, you were the only one putting in the energy and the effort, and you were feeling burned out and exhausted, and feeling like you was giving the most, and you still weren't getting enough in the situation. It still wasn't being stable. Things still weren't moving. It wasn't a solid connection. Just know you're recognizing this. By you recognizing this in the purpose of this situation or the connection, whether it's you single or in a relationship, the 1122, the transformation and self-discovery. Once you recognize the purpose of this connection, that brings self-discovery and transformation. Okay, you know that you deserve better. Yeah, that's the angel message. So this is a message from the divine. So it's like you're divinely guided, no matter which way, shape, or form you are. You receive messages from your angels, guys. Okay, often. Okay, they send you those things. So when it comes, they send you signs and messages when it's time for you to recognize something in your life, or the people that you connected to, or a situation that you could be connected to. Okay, maybe you were looking for signs from your angels, you're looking for a message from your angels, and this could be a sign right now that you're going through a transformative self-discovery state at this point in time in your life. Your angels is telling you to take heed to signs, sicknesses around you. You may feel exhausted. You may feel burned out. You may feel burdened. You may feel empty, especially if you're feminine. And if you're a single feminine, that resonates with this, and whether you're feminine that's in a relationship with somebody that feels like, I don't want to say it's one-sided, but it could be you and your partner could both be exhausted. But you could be pouring into your partner, whether you're masculine. Now, if you're a masculine energy, and if you're exhausted, and you're pouring into children and your wife and your baby mom and stuff, but you're feeling depleted because your finances are a little funny and things could be on a little hold, I do see future energy is a big glow up. Okay? So this could be your angel message like, that soon you'll be having, and once you is having to accept what is already done. Once you accept that you can't rush what God see for you, like I feel like you want things to move because with the stagnant energy, you're working on building yourself, you're working on building your finances, but things are not moving as fast as you would like to move. So it's causing you, make you feel like you exhausted, like you put all the work in and you ain't getting nothing out of it. Like that's like the Seven of Pentacles. Put all the time, effort, and energy, years, months, days, weeks, and all that stuff, and you're reaping, but it's not enough. It's like it's just it look like it's enough, but when you really look at it, it's really not enough. It's just managing and just making it's just like, okay, well, it's something. And that could get tired. But I feel like in the future, you will be in this expensive taste. But you have to accept what you're going through right now and get through it. Because this is a situation from the angels. And your angels are urging you to recognize the purpose of the connection or the situation within yourself. Like, what is the right now in your life, what is the purpose of why you feeling like this? Or are you recognizing what's causing you to feel this way? Are you identifying the situation that's keeping you stuck and stagnant? Is it your finances? Is it the love? Is it attention? Is it the care? Is it whatever that it may be? They want you to pay attention to this so you can recognize this, so you can transform and discover what you know you deserve for yourself. Okay? So pay attention to angel messages, okay? And accept what you have to accept, especially if it's already done. You can't change what you can't control. Okay? You heard what I said. You can't change what you can't control. But you can change what you can control. And what you can control and what you can't change is the things that you can only control. So you know that you control yourself and your own well-being, and the decision that you make, then that's the only thing that you have control over. Look, it says face the shadows. And that's what it is. You have to face the bad thing. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have the bad days. But you have to face your shadow. And this is like a shadow side, because maybe it's like, are you the reason why you're financially stuck? Are you the reason why that you give so much love and you don't receive nothing back? Are you giving too much love? Are you overstating? Are you overexerting? Are you pouring into the wrong people that's not going to pour into you? And when it comes to your finances and stability and your independence, are you making the right, smart, wise decision when it comes to yourself financially? Are you have good money management skills or poor money management skills? Why are you feeling stuck in the stagnant? Why are you feeling like your finances could be stuck in stagnant? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself and identify. Yeah, it's called self-discovery, so you could transform. Yeah, so like some of y'all could have been misusing your authority, where as in you didn't take advantage of the controlling aspects of your life. And when you were able to control them, you didn't take advantage of the thing that you can control. That's why I could the rampage about that little, you only control what you can't control what you can't change, and you only control, change what you can't control. That's probably why I say that narrative, because I feel like somebody was trying to use some type of authority, a position of authority, or some type of authorities. Because it says misusing their authorities. Now, I don't know if this is a person that you're in a relationship with, or this could be you that you're in a relationship with a person, or due to the circumstances, somebody was trying to use it to the advantage of the situation. That wasn't a good look. That wasn't a good thing. That made that and all it did was bring more dark and stagnant energy. All it did was add more to your shadow. Okay? Facing the shadows. Okay, maybe the shadow aspect was you trying to have control. There you go. Okay, that's what you was facing, trying to have control over everything, every part of your life. You're not God. You have to allow God to do things for you in the divine time and not in the time that you want it. So a lot of you guys could be experiencing ear ringings. Okay, that's gonna be significant, so you can know this is your message. Okay, it says someone has favor over their life, and this is what I'm saying. You could be somebody that God don't play about. And I feel like they be sending you messages and stuff, okay? But I feel like you had to face your shadow side. Maybe you went through this, divine could have sent this situation to you or put you in this position so you could adhere to the messages and so you could recognize certain things about the people that you connect with, or the connection within yourself. You know, if you're single or in a relationship. You need to face things, okay, and see the signs and recognize certain things and the purpose of this value in your life. And once you discover those things about the situation, it'll help you transform within self. Okay, so if you've been getting a lot of ear ringing, this message is for you. Okay, just know that someone, just know you have favor over your life, or someone look at you as if you have favor over your life. So you're gonna have a lot of people that's not gonna be happy that you got this glow up. Okay, let's not forget that you overcome a lot of your shadow sides by facing the music, facing the tune, whether you're doing that now or you did it already. And I'm speaking the past and the present tense energy, and I'm speaking about what the future may hold, or if you live in your future energy now. But a lot of people was irritated by that, because now if you overcome a lot of this and you're no longer in this stagnant energy, your finances is looking really good, and you in this energy where you don't care to give attention in nature and people that doesn't give you anything, or leave you feeling stressed out or burdened, or leave you feeling burnt out or depleted. You're not giving energy to that anymore. You're just focusing on you, and you're taking a break and having fun, enjoying yourself, and you know what I'm saying, you're relaxing, you got away from this. These are divine is applauding for you. I'm just gonna say they clapping for you really bad, because you faced a lot of things a lot of people didn't want you to face, or they didn't think that you were gonna face. You defeated a lot of your demons because of your oil. And because of your oil, that's why divine continue to send you messages, signs, synchronicities. Now how to get over. How to get over all this situation, out of obstacles, out of trials, out of tribulations, because you have favor. Okay, it says you deserve the things that are coming for you, blessed. Okay, so you are deserving of whatever that divine about to bless you with in the future, in the present, or in the now. Okay, you deserve the things that are coming for you because you're blessed. So it's a blessing that's coming. It's a blessing in the neighborhood. And look what's in the bottom of this shit. It says lazy spirit and energy. So these are people that wanted you to be in this lazy or spirit and or energy. Didn't I tell you this? People wanted to keep you standing and stuck. That's crazy. They wanted to keep you in this worry and this fear energy, and that's kind of not fair. But that's what I have for you. Just know when you come out of this and you step out on faith and you do what you got to do, these haters gonna be so mad. They're gonna be so mad, sis, bro, for real. Because they're gonna have to see you out here living your best peaceful life. And you're not lazy. You don't have the spirit of laziness or the spirit or the energy of laziness. But this is how they wanted you to be. They were sending you this energy, and divine was they were sending you messages like, nah, get out of it. Look at the situation, see for what it is. And it's like, it helps you face the thing that you didn't want to face, but you like, okay, I know why my money is a little funny. I know why I'm not getting love, because I'm pouring into the wrong people. Stuff like that. And I feel like this energy got your future looking bright, or will have your future looking bright. Okay? So if your earring, just take heed, because you deserve this thing that are coming to you, baby boy or baby girl. Okay? Let me get a closing out message. What divine would like for you to know when it comes to the situation? What divine would like for my collective to know when it comes to this situation? Holy Spirit, answer divine. What you would like for 8 of Cups? So yeah, continue to keep walking away. Continue to keep moving along. That's what you do. Continue to keep turning your back, leaving some shit behind, because that's what it is. For some of y'all, it's time to get out of the situation. Maybe not. You could be ignoring people, or you're not listening to the shit. It's like, I don't want to listen to shit. Okay, I feel like you already gave up. You already done. You already walked away from the situation. You already walked away from the situation. Continue to keep moving on. Yeah, moving towards the sun. Okay, moving away from the sun. Moving away. You already aware that you need to continue to keep moving on. Okay. Dissatisfaction, yeah, because it was nothing. It's like you walking away from. You walking away because you're aware of what you need to do. Okay. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah. Because you know these people, this fear. These people were trying to keep you fear-based, and you're aware of that. And these people didn't want to see you happy. That's why you walked away. The fool is like, you took a risk. I said that they made you look at you as a fool for taking a risk, but you did what you had to do to make you happy. Yeah, you let these people go. You feel like you was a fool for taking a risk to let go and walking away, but no. Or they just want you to be aware, like, you already see something for what it is. You already got clarity about the situation, so just walk away from the situation and move on, leave it behind. Okay? Don't be listening to a situation no more. Stop listening to people that want to keep you in a state of fear and confusion and illusion. Walk away from that. You already know what's going to make you happy. You already aware that if you want to be happy, you have to walk away from these situations. You have to move on. Because people the situation, people was pumping fear and illusions and, keep trying to keep you stagnant and afraid. They had secret motives. People was keeping hidden. These people had hidden motives and agendas when it came to you, and you have a fresh start, new beginning. They didn't want to see you let go. They didn't want you They didn't want to see you let go. They didn't want you to take a risk. They didn't want you to do none of that stuff. They didn't want to see you in this 4 of Wands. They didn't want you to be stable at all. They didn't want to see you grounded in a connection, a healthy relationship, whether you was in a relationship or you was single. They didn't want to see you achieve anything. They didn't want to see you at your 4 of Wands energy. They wanted you in this 9 of Swords energy. They wanted you stressed out, worrying, and exhausted, and tired, and can't get no sleep or fatigue. And that's the fucking truth, Spirit says. So with that being said, justice has been served, because that shit is coming to an end. Divine and your angels definitely support you. Okay, and they've been supporting you this whole time, and that's why you're going to receive some good news with this Page of Pentacles energy. So expect some good news to come in for you, baby. All right, something that you manifested, something that you prayed for, okay, something that you work hard for. You turn your goals into reality energy with this musician energy. Yeah, because you are very loved in the spiritual realm. This could also be new love. A past person could be still crushing on you. They want to reconcile. This person's still stuck. Okay, this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Also, this could be a Taurus. This person could be thinking about higher commitment. Okay, but this person could be under judgment, and they recognize that. They could be also want some type of forgiveness. Okay, they might want to. They recognize they need, or they owe you some type of forgiveness, or they recognize they're going through karma because they didn't offer you anything. They left you stuck. They left you in this energy, especially like I said, if you was with a person in a relationship. And you moved on, they know why you moved on. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands, they know why you just made a choice and decision to move on. All right. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, if you're feeling good, right? Please love and listen. Deuces.